Welcome to La Twins Experience with
Kim
and Donyetta.
Now let's get back on our bullshit.
Okay.
I can't. I'm Kim.
And I'm Donyetta.
And welcome back to another episode of La Twins Experience.
Back on our bullshit.
We back 2 weeks in a row. This is a record.
This consistency. That's my word for 2023. Consistency.
Yes, we is going to try to be consistent. We is going to bring you this podcast. And we is going to talk out SH exclamation mark T.
It's not a cuss word if you do half the letters and I do the other half.
True.
Look, and we were talking about, like, we were struggling. I keep playing with this pop filter. I'm sorry if y'all hear this. We were talking about how we were struggling to find stuff to talk about this week. I don't think that there was a lack of things to talk about. I think I'm a Taurus and Kim is a Leo, and we just really don't care about a lot of stuff.
Listen, as my 40s start 40ing, my care-o-meter is a lot less than it used to be.
I was watching some like an Instagram reel, which is not that long, and they hadn't gotten to like the punch in like 8 seconds. I don't know what it was about because
some people that's want to comment, you taking too long to get to it. I got to exit out of here.
Look, I've been watching this for 15 seconds, girl, and you ain't done with your makeup yet. I really wanted to see what the final, but I just couldn't invest in it.
I don't have the bandwidth to sit around and no. It has to be interesting for me to sit there and watch it.
And speaking of, I think I've been shadow banned ever since I posted some of our clips from last week. Because, y'all, I posted a reel 8 hours ago. Do you know how many people have viewed it?
How many?
386. How? When I got 9,010 followers.
It don't make no sense. I don't understand. Like you got to think about this. At least 10% of your followers got to be on Instagram every single day. At least. Right? So you should at least be getting 10% of likes on your posts. At least the minimum. And Instagram don't even give you that. Like, it doesn't make sense. I like the olden days when I used to post and everybody used to like the pictures and comment, and it was fun.
Now look at us. I feel like they're gonna. I don't want to say it because maybe it's because we did talk about Instagram last week too.
They listening,
and I think I included it. I included it in the snippet that I posted.
Close your legs to marry men. That's why we ain't getting no views.
The
Instagram, like you wanna mess around?
It got us. It said, "I'm gonna show you." Whatever, Instagram. Let's stop saying that word.
IG. Did they trademark IG? They probably did.
Look, and I'm trying to respond. I'm being so ghetto right now. I'm responding to comments under the reel so that all 5 of the comments that were left. Whatever. It's fine. Let me go to the La Twins IG and see the things that we posted last week.
I even like Mansouri's posts. Like, if you like Mansouri's posts.
Do I know that person?
Ooh, Lawrence.
Oh, the Instagram guy.
Yeah, the head of Instagram. If you like his post, you should get some play. Oh my Lord, look at Lawrence from Insecure with his wife. Like, he couldn't. I ain't gonna say it, but y'all know what I'm thinking. Y'all know what I'm thinking, but I ain't gonna say it. She's a little melanin deprived. But she's like not even a cute white girl. Like,
Isn't she supposed to be like a model or something?
she's all frozen and stiff and just straight up
Let
and
me
down.
What's his real name? Jay Ellis?
No, he's Lawrence. And look what the post says. Okay, Lawrence and his wifey. They don't know his name either.
Oh, it's not on his Instagram because he don't ever post anything personal. I forgot about that. Where is it?
It's on the shade. I sent it to you. It's on the shade room.
Let's see.
You know the shade room is where you get all of the tea.
Let's see here. Look, I know I'm getting old because I know for a fact I got my contacts in while I'm zooming in and I'm the wrong person to ask because I think 95% of the world's population is unattractive. So
She's not giving. I don't like. How does she bag Lawrence?
she reminds me of Victoria Beckham.
Yes, and that's exactly what she reminds me of. She got the RB. What is it? The RB face.
What is that?
The resting bitch face.
But you know one thing I love about Victoria Beckham? She can dress her ass off. Baby, she used to be like the number one person I would pin on Pinterest.
She's posh. She's posh spice. She was the most stylish.
Baby, that thing used to wear shoes. I don't know how she got any muscles left on her leg to this day.
Yeah. Bye, Jay Ellis. Bye, Lawrence.
Yeah, I mean, she's cute.
Nah, she ain't cute. She out of all the white women in the world, you picked her. Do they have any children?
Mm-hmm. They have a little girl.
Really?
I just saw her on his Instagram because that's where I went looking for it, and I was like, what's his real name? And so I had typed in his name, and he has a picture of her. The baby blue dress would have been what, Cinderella? Cinderella.
I don't know.
Or is that Frozen? But he didn't show her whole face.
I don't have girl children, so I don't know any of that stuff. Oh, he showed the side of her face. Okay. Somebody asked me about a wedding. I was like, don't go on no wedding. Don't waste your money on no damn wedding. Go on vacation.
Listen, I had one. It's a waste of money.
A few vacations. I had one too. And if I was getting married now, I would go to Bora Bora.
And I would attend.
I'm not wasting no money on a wedding. Like to feed other. They're fun though. They're fun. I like weddings.
I like to go. Like having my own wedding, it was a lot of work. It was stressful, and I'm not married to that person anymore. So like, what the freak? It's a waste. It's a waste. But you know what? I was thinking about this. We're so all over the place and off topic. This is girl time. Pull up. Okay, girls. This is between us girls. I was thinking, you know how we talked about last episode about the braid lady got jumped while she was braiding my hair, and about Carisha and this alleged $250 a month that Diddy gives her.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, if I was a sugar baby and a man, because I was looking at Chanel's. So there are two bags that I want, and this is how y'all are going to know I have arrived. If you ever see me with a Chanel or a Kelly, because I don't really like Birkins.
Oh, the Kelly is heaven.
Or even
Kelly
a Constance.
Is so Constance is more affordable and more accessible.
I want the purple Constance with the gold hardware.
I think you can walk right into the store and get a Constance.
I'm gonna have to sell a lot of coochie along the way. And a Chanel at this point is gonna run me like, I want like a classic like flap. It's gonna be $8,000 plus for either of these handbags. If we're talking to Kelly, then we're probably getting closer to 20. And I'm not talking about 800. I'm talking about 8K, 8,000, 8,000. If I was a sugar baby and a man gave me $10,000 and it was in cash and not his credit card, I'm gonna put like 6,000 or 7,000 of that in my savings account, and then I'm gonna use the rest to go on vacation. I'm not buying a bag unless it's a recurring situation.
Mm-hmm. A recurring situation, a
Diddy
allowance,
situation.
an allowance.
But like, if I just meet a man and he has $10,000 to give me, I promise I'm not buying a bag. I'm saving that, and that's probably why I'm not a sugar baby.
Well, I might buy. No, I'd probably book some flights. I would.
You know what I would do? I would put 6,000 or 7,000 of it in my savings account, and then take a trip. I might, but we're gonna do like something like Caribbean all inclusive, because I can finagle that, because I'm gonna take him on vacation with the money that he gave me, and that's gonna make him more willing to give me more money.
Listen, I ain't been in the Caribbean. Oh, well, I did go to Dominican Republic, but I was held hostage to go on that trip. I didn't want to. It was my mother's birthday. I had to go. But prior to that, I haven't been to the Caribbean in a long time. Lost my
I might take him to Cabo, or I want to go to Turks and Caicos. I want to go to St. Lucia. I want to go to, what else? The Virgin Islands. I want to go to Antigua, the Barts and stuff.
But so, you know why I don't go? Because the Caribbean is so expensive. It's like it's nothing to do. It's nothing to do in the Caribbean.
Well, see, that's the kind of vacation I like, especially because I have to travel for work.
Yeah, you like to just lay on the beach. I like to I can lay at home in my bed. I want to get out. I want to see the city. I want to eat the food. I want to go on excursions. In the Caribbean, there's nothing to do in the Caribbean. I'm sorry.
I want to sit on the beach, drink, eat, have sex, wash, rinse, repeat.
That's all I don't like the beach, because even if you don't get in the ocean, why is sand always in your cooter? Like, it's everywhere. It goes everywhere. It
be all in the room. You trying to walk around with your socks on in your damn. How did the sand get in my suitcase in Atlanta?
You can't get rid of sand. I hate it. That's why y'all always see me on the rooftop pool, because I don't like the beach. I don't like the sand.
I sit out there until they tell me, ma'am, it's getting dark. We need our chair back. You can come back in the morning. I'm like, oh, okay. What time y'all open? Okay,
I don't like the sand. I like the ocean. Why can't they have the ocean without the sand in front of it?
That's not how it works. That's called an infinity pool. That's an infinity pool. No, that's not how it works.
If I could go to the ocean without the sand, I would love it.
Like when I retire, or if and when I become a sugar baby, I want to like live on the beach. And see, that was my problem. I blame my parents. They raised me to be like hardworking. Like, I know you would be surprised how many women don't know how to check the air pressure in their tires. And like my dad taught me how to, I don't change oils, but like checking and stuff. I was too busy like in college worried about like how my GPA was. I should have been finessing these dudes. Point blank, period. And I'm still like very anal and rigid to this day. Like, I don't like men to buy me gifts, because let me tell you, what you're not gonna do when I'm finished with you is take nothing that you done gave me. So let me see. Black girl magic, black boy joy. I don't even know if this is considered a black. I really struggle. And we struggled finding things to talk about that interested us this week. But do y'all remember the little boy who was in the yellow shirt, and he's like looking to the side, and we still use that to this day.
He hated the side eye.
Okay. He's the Popeyes mean kid. Oh, that's why you said you wanted some Popeyes. Mm-hmm. Now I do too. I think I'm about to order something on Uber Eats.
I can just smell it. It's just.
His name is Terrio, Terrio. He went viral for giving the side-eyed Popeyes. He is really named Lake Erie. No. Oh, shit.
No, that's his name. Terrio.
Oh, that's his biological name?
Ter, capital Rio. So I think it's Terrio, right?
No, I see his name, and I cannot.
Wait, it's Remember
D-
the Terrio lookalike. Who's Terrio?
Deonoris.
No, I'm gonna say
Colin.
it's Die Unrush.
Hold on. Donyetta. Deonoris. Deonor.
Die Honors.
Y'all help us. His name is Dieunnerst. Last name, Mr. Colin is a college freshman at Lake Erie College, and he's an offensive lineman. Deonorist.
His IG is his name, Dion Rest, whatever. I don't know. Why y'all name these children these things?
Deonorist.
Can you imagine the guy at the NFL draft when he has to say this name?
He
Please, the 31st pick from the NFL draft, Diarist.
You know, when I walked across the stage for my graduations, I used to write out my name what is it called?
Phonetically.
I would write out my name phonetically. D, and I do a long line over the O, N, and a space, yet, and then
Oh, Angela Bassett just won a Golden Globe.
Is that a big deal? The Golden Globes. Which one is that?
Hold on. We got some sound effects, y'all.
I can't hear them, though. But I'm going to hear them later. Wait, we just forgot all about DeAndre Collin. He is 6'1", 330 pounds. He's a successful athlete and won a state championship with East Orange Campus High School in New Jersey in 2021.
Okay.
He wants to talk business with Popeyes. He added them on social media this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They need to call him because he wants, what does he want?
She don't know.
He wants the fried chicken chain to hook him up with the name, image, and likeness deal.
Wait, have they been using his likeness? Or is he just a meme? I think he's just a meme.
Yeah.
They got free publicity, boo. You can't get them to pay you. Well, they could put him in ads, but you're all grown up. You're not that little boy anymore.
He's currently studying sports management and comedian studies and hopes to become a sports analyst. Is comedian studies a major?
Child, they be making up all kind of new majors in these 2022s and 3s and
they be teaching hip hop and stuff. And that didn't one university have like a Beyonce class? Yeah.
Anyway, fella, congrats to you for not just becoming a meme. You're doing something with your life. We wish you well. And get that coins.
Get that bread, get that head, then leave. Take your head and then bread.
And while we're here, like I mentioned, this is live news reporting. Angela Bassett just won the Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So you go, Miss Basket. This is her first. And Jennifer Hudson gave her the award.
Oh, that's awesome. J Hud, what's she been up to?
J Hud got I don't know if it's still on. She has a talk show. Oh, we have to go back and watch this. She gave a
now you know I'm not going to watch nothing TV related.
we gonna see it on Instagram tomorrow when they post the snippets.
Somebody asked me something. I tried to watch BMF, and I probably made it about 10 minutes into the first episode, and then I turned it off.
I think it started off slow. It gets better. And I think the ending was good. Is the new season back? Because I've been seeing videos. So I guess I got to catch up. What it is
for me is I don't want to see nary TV show or movie about drug lords and kingpins, about slavery, and or about what's the word I'm looking for? About Black people getting shot and killed, about police and going to trial. Like, I don't I'm tired.
Listen, that's all BMF is, but it's based on a true story too.
Big Meech.
And the guy, Meech's son plays. Is he alive? I don't know if he's still alive.
Yeah, he's alive and locked up. I didn't know he lived in Atlanta, and there was a lot of stuff that they was doing at the same time I was here in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. So he is locked up, but his brother, I think, got out because they were locked up
health
in different
reasons.
Yeah, they were locked up in different places. But yeah, his son plays him on the show, and he's actually a pretty good actor.
And we're probably related to them because I was like, dang, he got some high cheekbones. All right, now.
Yeah. He's from our tribe.
Cheekbones.
Whatever tribe we from. He in there.
So, yeah, but I'm just so tired of, like, that narrative. So, like, the Will Smith movie, what is it? It just came
Emancipation.
out.
I was forced. I watched, like, 20 minutes. I quit. I couldn't.
I don't want to see no more slave movies.
First of all, the slave aspect turned me off. Second of all, it's in black and white.
Oh, it is?
Yes. Oh. Third of all, Will Smith has a horrible accent. They made him darker because Will Smith is light skinned. He is dark in the movie. I think that's why they made it black and white, to make him appear darker, because he's a slave. You know, he's from I don't know where they're from, Haiti or.
Is it still blackface when black people do it?
He is too dark. You're like, Will Smith is not this dark. Like, what is going on? It is blackface because I don't know. I didn't watch it. I think I watched maybe like 45 minutes because he escaped and he was on the run. And I don't
want to see no more people wading in the water and being chased by dogs. And as a black person who was born and raised in the South, I'm tired.
I don't like black and white movies. Like, I like my films in color. I don't watch no olden time shows. I don't want to read any captions on the screen. I don't want to see none of that. I like my 2002 high definition.
Read the damn captions because I'm old and I don't know what these people be saying. So, like, even when I watch YouTube and Netflix, I got the captions. I'll be like, "What you said?"
Wait till we hear this video we're gonna play, because I don't know what this boy is saying in this video. All right, let's move on to our song picks.
All right, song pick of the week. So we have a La Twins Experience playlist on Spotify, and each week that we record the podcast, I was gonna say each week, but each week that we record the podcast, both Kim and myself pick a song and add to said playlist. So we are on playlist number 3, because we are in the 3rd season of La Twins Experience, even though we are only on episode 45.
That's crazy. That's okay.
There's 52 quality, weeks in a year.
Quality
and we are on
over 45. Quantity. Shoot.
What's your song pick of the week, Kim?
So my song pick of the week, because y'all know I'm still on, all I listen to is the 2000s playlist. So all of my songs this year are going to be from the 2000s. I'm sorry. So this week, my pick is Rocking That by The Dream. I guess it's Rocking That Thing is a clean version. But I love that song. But what they play a lot of The Dream in the 2000s playlist, and that man has hit after hit after hit after hit. Like,
Shawty rock to the beat for you, boy. Shawty. What happened to The Dream?
You know what? He's sitting home collecting his checks like Missy Elliott, because you know he wrote all those songs, produced them, and he wrote and produced songs for everybody else. So he just
him and Nivea were married. He was married to
He was with Christina Milian.
Yeah.
They have a kid together.
Got caught cheating on her.
I'm sure he's somewhere in Atlanta.
Looking like a fat little gerbil. He was such a little chubby little thing.
Yep. So, yeah, The Dream. Go back and listen to y'all 2000s music. We got some good music in the 99s and the 2000s.
Let's see. My song pick of the week is Hotel Lobby by Unk and Few, also known as Quavo and Takeoff.
Because I don't know who the heck this was. I had no idea.
You've heard the song. It's a sound bite now where he said, "Let's get it. Hop out the 16 passenger. This is G5. No, this not a Challenger. I got some members of me in the free skit coach seats. They some cannabis." How much of that can I say without us getting?
Wait, but why is the song only 2 minutes and 22 seconds?
It's a short one. I'll be like, dang. They like to geek, drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. She took a little, mix it with the. Now she say she see a 3D. I go in the jungle and ain't got a coat. I better come out with a mink. Ah!
She ratchet, y'all. Y'all see this? She better put this snippet on the internet.
I be telling y'all. Don't let the sweet taste fool you.
Lord of mercy.
Ah! But yeah. Oh, take off.
I know. Where's Quavo? I haven't seen anything about him online. He hasn't been out.
I was watching YouTube videos. You know how YouTube will just play another video, and then Quavo's on my feed. And I was like, what is this? He wrote a song. I think it's called like Without You. And the video for it is like him sitting in the studio listening to this song that he recorded for Takeoff. And I had to stop because I was going to cry. Like he just looks he looks a lot physically skinnier. Which he never was a big guy in the first place. He looks like sad. He looks broken and sad. And I saw a picture. He finally went out and he was with the baby and somebody else at a party and he was smiling. You ever seen somebody smile in a picture, but they still look like empty behind it, if that makes sense? Like that fake smile sometimes we do, like where you're smiling, but you're not happy. And I just really feel sad for him.
Can you imagine being there and like watching him take his last breath? Like,
because they said he fainted. They said Quavo fainted. Like when he passed out. Yeah. Like I could not imagine. Oh my Lord. I hate that. I really hate that. I remember I was reading some article and Cardi B said like, you know, like trying to make Offset happy and like knowing like there's nothing she can do to like cheer him up, like, and just see him in the house and stuff. Like she feels like helpless and like useless. And I can't imagine. My Lord. And
they were estranged. So he feels terrible too. It's just sad all around. I just hope y'all moving different now. That's what I hope.
And you know, I'm a big advocate for therapy. Go to therapy and because that's so dang traumatic. Sheesh. Let's see what we got. Well, now we're on to bullshit of the week. Bullshit of the week is where we cover hot topics. Sometimes they're great and uplifting stories. Sometimes they messy. But either way, we gonna talk about it. All right, let's get it. Hop out the 16. Okay. All right, let's get it. What we got up here first? Ooh, this made me sad.
Kenya Moore hair care. Child, I can't believe she got married with no prenup. What is wrong with her?
Love make you do. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, and love make you do crazy things. I'm not saying that she's on cocaine, but I just like saying it because Rick James said it on Dave Chappelle. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I mean, I'm sure she had to have more money than him when they got married.
What does he do? I'm not familiar with him.
He owns some restaurant in New York, SoCo. I don't even know if it's still open. Let's see if it's still open.
Kenya Moore is still hashing out her divorce 2 years later. She did not have a prenup, and that has caused her big problems. I saw a snippet today, ironically. Tamron Hall, have you ever seen her show?
And I haven't seen it. I've seen snippets.
She had Kenya Moore, I guess, and Mark on there back in the day. And a few days after they were on her show, they announced they were getting a divorce. And so she was asking Kenya Moore, like, when you were on that show, she's like, did something happen backstage? And she was like, no, it was like a buildup. So I've done this before. I've been guilty of this posting relationships. Like stuff is just great. And then next thing y'all know, I'm not in said relationship. And I think a lot of us do this. Like Kim and I were talking about this behind the scenes. We post like our highlights on social media. And I think that's probably what it was. So she was posting like these pictures and doing interviews, and then it came to a head.
No, but you know what? See, Donyetta don't watch the Housewives, y'all. See, I watch the Housewives. I watch every single episode. And
I hadn't watched it since Sheree said, "Who gonna check me, boo?"
Well, you haven't watched in like 10 years. So he wasn't on initially when they were dating and got married, and he came on later. but he was like very controlling. She was very submissive to him.
She said he was unsupportive.
Yeah, and you can tell it was not going to end well. Just
and that he didn't want to be on the show at first, but even by the time he came on,
it was they were probably done by then. But I can't believe he allows his daughter to be on the show. I'm shocked about that.
That's probably some of that money he's trying to get.
I don't know, child. Just get a lady her divorce, man. It's been 2 years.
It's a lot of men lately, starting with Halle Berry. I remember that was probably the first time I heard about it, where men are trying to get the woman's bag in a divorce. Like most men, I think, especially like back in the day, they would just like go their separate ways. But now, like if you're the woman and you make more money, they want access to that.
Not these 2000 men. Y'all should have got a prenup. Like how that you deserve everything you get, and why you didn't get a prenup?
Love make you do crazy, and nobody ever gets married thinking they're gonna get a divorce either, right?
They are celebrities. That's supposed to be like the first checkbox on the list. Candy got a prenup.
Candy's a tourist and a businesswoman. I wouldn't say Kenya is a businesswoman as much as she's been successful off of her beauty, acting, things of that. The mindset is different. Candy is a hustler. If Candy shut down a restaurant, please believe in 3 days she already gonna open up a new one. Like
listen, on Real Housewives of Potomac, you don't watch out. There's this couple on there, Robin and Juan. They were married previously. They got a divorce and they got back together. And they've been together all this time, and they're engaged to be married. And he was an NBA player, and they didn't have a prenup. And they lost all their money. So she said when we got divorced the first time, there was no money to fight over. But now she's on Housewives. She has all these businesses, and she told him she wants a prenup.
How does he feel about that?
He said he'll sign whatever.
Oh, that's so sad that we think stuff like that is sweet nowadays. You heard me? I was like, oh.
But look, they were divorced already. This is their second time getting married to each other. And she said like when they split up, like he got with someone else, and that's when things got like contentious. And she's like, just in case this happens again, I want to protect myself. And the woman is smart. I don't know. Men can be petty. Women can be petty too.
This whole era of new, like, I love Drake, Tory Lanez type of bitch ass made men. Like if a man tell me his favorite rapper is Drake, or you send me like a Drake song to listen to, and I love Drake and I listen to his music, but if like men who love Drake, like y'all a different type of like bitch ass man. Woo! Like especially if you love Drake and Future, like you a real bitch ass type dude. And y'all know what I mean. On the
internet, you gonna hurt their feelings.
They feelings stay hurt because they bitch ass men. Like I remember I posted a meme in my Instagram stories about a month or so back, and it was like, women, you've never sent me flowers, and today's men, you've never sent me flowers either. Little bitch.
This motherfucker. Well, bye, bitch. Listen, if I see one more man point their toe and stick their leg out, I can't. That's so
tragic. I hate he's out here doing that.
And taking selfies. I don't like men that take selfies. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's no reason that you should be taking a selfie in 2023. Stop it.
Now this next story, what was on Keisha KR?
Child, I was on the internet, okay? On my 10 minutes of scrolling on Instagram. And I come across this story of, first of all, this rapper died. I don't know, Big Scar. Do you know him? Somehow he's affiliated with Gucci because Gucci gave him a chain. I guess his label or whatever has whatever it's called. So Gucci gave him a chain. But anywho, Gucci said that he was going to pay for his funeral. Okay, so
Mhm.
Big Scar's brother and sister get on the internet talking about they haven't received any money from Gucci to pay for the funeral, and Gucci wanted the chain back, and he's not getting the chain back. So Keisha Kaur posts the receipts. So she paid $10,000. First of all, when I saw the first receipt, I said, "By debit card? You paying credit card bills with a debit card?"
Visa last four digits is 4493.
Like, why you giving your debit card like to some funeral home? First of all,
That's how you know folks got money. They did it on the debit card.
so she put 10,000 on the debit card, then she did another 10,000 on the Amex. So they paid $20,000 directly to the funeral home when the brother and sister were saying they never got any money. So she posted her receipts and said, "Look, we paid the funeral home directly, so y'all need to keep my husband's name out y'all mouth." Now, this is what I don't get. This funeral cost $60,000.
You see, I'm looking now, y'all.
Who? How?
60,000. Unfortunately, I have had I don't even know what I want to say. I've had the pleasure. I had to plan a funeral about almost 2 years ago.
$60,000 for a funeral?
Absolutely not. At the most, unless we are releasing doves and Beyonce is coming to play the harp. An expensive funeral will cost you $13,000.
But what do you have to buy? You buy the casket, you pay for the burial, flowers.
Now, I will say this. When you go in there, see, I went, because like I just told y'all, I am very... I went and I already knew what I was and was not going to do. They do try to upsell you. They'll say stuff like, "This casket right here has double lining and it will last for 5,000 years. And you can put magnets that shows the person's hobbies and they step." Why do I care if the casket lasts? Yeah. So I went in there knowing like I was not going to let them upsell me on a casket. Certain things, like I had a nice program, but I don't understand. 60,000 for a funeral. My BMW didn't cost 60,000.
What? I want to know. I mean, I know flowers can get expensive because when you go to a wedding, those flower budgets be getting up there. But
the flowers and the foods, what's going to cost you? Yo?
Not no damn $60,000 worth. How you get mad?
Flowers are you having?
How you get mad because he don't want to pay for your $60,000 funeral? Like, make it make sense.
Diddy was in like near my hometown where Kim Porter is from, and I remember being home that weekend when they had her funeral and they released doves and blah blah blah. I don't even know if Diddy spent 60 on her funeral. And just because, like, I don't know what 60,000. I'm trying to think, like, what did they show me that would have got that funeral up to 60? Nothing.
I mean,
there's
did
nothing.
They have the gold casket that Michael Jackson had? Like, what?
It has to be gold plated, literally.
I don't understand how you ungrateful on the internet for the 20,000 that he contributed because he wouldn't pay for your 60,000. The person is gone. God rest their soul. We don't need to spend $60,000 on no funeral. That's ridiculous.
The first comment I see says, "What UPS pay these days for her to think 20K ain't poop emoji?"
You see her in the UPS, and is she working? That's what I was. Is she working? I don't know.
I remember back in the day knowing that if you work at UPS, you're making a good coin. But first of all, I don't trust nobody.
She looked like
piercings in certain places, eyelashes that look bad, and excessive baby hairs.
I just understand how you popping shit about a $60,000 funeral. You need to get your act in order.
Her wig is good though.
No, she needs to get herself together because that's ridiculous. Not with that.
She don't even drive the UPS
she
truck.
Got 1 inch of baby hair right here. Look at this. See, you see this little beady bee in the front of my hair? If I slick this all the way to the front,
but the lace, like the part, it looked good. That's high definition lace.
And then her eyelashes about to fly away.
Them is some Volkswagen Beetle lashes. Y'all know them lashes they put on the Volkswagen Beetle headlights.
But these people are just ungrateful.
60,000, and he did this out the goodness of his heart. And you got the audacity.
I'm gonna need to see an itemized bill. I need to see where the money went.
I'm about to Google. How much does a funeral cost?
I need to know. Look, Tiny said I paid for a lot of funerals, at least 6, and never had one add up to anything close to $60K. That's wild. And to think I thought I went all out for a few of them. Dang.
I feel like I shortchanged my mama. It says nationally the average funeral cost is around $9,000. I think I got mine like 6, 7 because they took stuff off like the family car because COVID. Woo, 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 woo. 60? I don't know what. It has to be a gold casket in a gold encrusted suit. Gold encrusted doves.
Don't none of it make sense.
Michael Jackson probably had a expensive funeral because his was at like what, a major arena or something like that.
Michael Jackson. Who
exactly.
I mean, God rest his soul, but I clicked on his name. I don't see one picture of a casket. I don't see no funeral. Like
who, the guy?
Yeah.
Let's see. It's this. The math is not adding, and the math ain't mathing
at all.
And if you trying to finesse, like that's shady.
Oh, so this chain that he wants back is 1017. I don't know if that's Gucci's label. So he must have just passed because this is
why Photoshop T.I. taking that chain off of Lauren London's neck in ATL.
That's the same one I just looked at.
I hate y'all. No, shit.
That is the same one I just looked at. She in that blue t-shirt. Look how young she looked. But where the funeral? Where's the funeral? I need to know.
His dad says they did that out of their hearts, and I appreciate it. So this is the sister causing ruckus.
And Keisha said we also sent flowers and didn't even get a thank you. Y'all ungrateful. Okay, so he just passed away. This was posted December 22nd. The Memphis native born Alexander Woods was signed to Gucci's 1017 Records, outdoor with his family.
What's the song? I bet we know it. We just don't know. Let's see. What's the song?
He's so young. He's 22 years old.
Ooh, I don't know none of these.
So he just passed like a week and a half ago.
I'm trying to watch one of his songs, but YouTube making me watch this video. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know who this is, but he got the chain on in the video that popped up. Did Gucci Mane really want the chain back? Or did she say that?
Oh, he overdosed. Oh, that's my God. Sad. On what? Probably. In front of his girlfriend. Damn.
That's oof. Sheesh. Let's see. Pray for these kids. What's this?
Child, it's his brother. I'm gonna need you to let me play this so y'all.
Oh, that's another one. Let me see.
This is his brother. I'm gonna play this because I don't know what this little boy is saying. Like,
you ain't straight.
Listen.
Come on now, cuz.
It's not real, cuz. On God, it's not real. You ain't straight. You ain't straight. Let's go forward. Come on now, cuz. You look, on God, it ain't straight, cuz. You on here trying to act all real. You supposed to stop talking about some long me and him, bro. You ain't do nothing, cuz. On God. And you ain't getting them chains, cuz. You can't get them chains. There's no way you can get them chains. There ain't no way that's happening.
I mean, I know the scrippers being discreet. Is that what he said, discreet? That's what he said?
Yeah, you ain't screet, cuz.
On God. What happened to the
Boy.
D on God? What happened to the D?
Oh, God.
What's wrong with
GAAA.
it?
God. On screet, cuz.
Is that where little Scrappy is from? Because that's how Scrap be talking.
He's from Atlanta. Yeah. He said,
Y'all need to be ashamed.
that seems like, that just seems messy. It seems messy.
It's so messy. Y'all ungrateful. Y'all need to be happy. They probably mad because they didn't get the cash money in their hands. She paid the funeral
To
home
the funeral
directly.
home. And
that
to
was
be
smart.
honest, she could have paid the funeral home that first $10K. The additional, and that if she paid $10K, I'd be like, oh, that was a nice funeral. 20? Ooh, that was a home. What was the repast like? What y'all was eating at the repast? Crab legs?
It was catered. It was catered.
My steak market, that place I told y'all I went to, where I opened up the menu. Like if she just paid the 10, that was probably a very nice service.
Listen,
20 was I don't know what kind of funeral was a $20,000 funeral.
I'm gonna need y'all to delete these videos off the internet. Although it's too late now, be
'Cause we got
grateful
'em.
for what you had, and no one else is responsible for your extravagance. If you cannot foot the bill for your own extravagance, that's on you.
Chantel, that's my sister. Girl, do not spend more than $10,000 on my funeral.
I don't even want no funeral. Just to put me through the cremation thing. Put me through there and go on vacation.
That
I don't
has
need no
gone up
funeral.
too. I remember you could do a cremation for like $2,000 back in the day. Now it's probably about $4,000, especially because of COVID and so many people died. And cremations, remember there was a backlog and woo. But even cremations have gone up. But that's 20,000 is a funeral. 60,000 is
That's a wedding. That's a great wedding.
Give me $60,000. I'm gonna put 40 of it in my savings. I'm going
And
to
you
go
gonna get that
buy
Kelly
and
the Chanel bag and the double flap. She's getting both bags, y'all.
But I'm still keeping most of it. Let me
y'all
tell
see her
y'all.
on the internet with that unboxing, you gonna know that her sugar daddy came through with the check.
Either that or I got me a good Shanae off of DH Gate, baby.
DH Gate is still around?
Oh, it is out here thriving with its edges and a full head of hair.
What?
Listen.
You can't be Louis Vuitton down to the socks and sitting in the bathroom. Ain't no way.
You said sitting in the bathroom. Oh, the back row. Oh, the bathroom on the plane.
Bathroom.
They came to the bathroom.
Ain't nobody sitting back there. That means you did not pick your seat. You got the basic economy fare.
Missy Elliott has talked about the fact that she's rich and how she stay rich. She said, I fly main cabin. I don't have my own private plane. She said, people be laughing at me like when they get on the plane and see that I'm on their flight. She's like, but baby, I got bank.
She be in first class. She do not be in steerage with the rest. She be right in the front, first 5 rows. Don't let Missy lie to your ass. She ain't on private planes, but she in first class or business. She is not in coach. Stop playing.
But she's like, she never bought a private plane and stuff like that. And that's how she kept her money. I was like,
yeah, that's wasteful unless she got billions. You know, Kim and Kylie both got a jet.
I want one. I want to be a sugar baby.
Kim Air and Kylie Air. They got the Mets that say Kim Air and Kylie Air.
You know, I heard that Kylie and Travis officially, he dated somebody else. And they ain't been together since a couple of months after Stormy was born.
Stormy? You mean the second baby that we ain't seen?
Stormy.
The second baby's name is Stormy?
Nope, the first baby is Stormy. And that they did an interview, was it GQ or something? And he let it slip like they don't live together and they haven't been together. And, you know, the Kardashians do a lot of damage control. And I will give them credit. They want all their kids to have the same baby daddy, even if that baby daddy is a POS. Tristan. But yeah, that they have not been together since a couple of months after Stormy was born.
That's crazy.
And
she done had another baby who we don't even know his name.
And that he was on vacation around the holidays with somebody else.
Savage. That's what you get for getting with some old burnt looking, ugly old.
Ooh. Kim said Travis Scott looks like burnt toast that you have to scrape. Jesus.
And you get tired of scraping, you just throw it out and start over with it, and you turn the toaster down the next time.
Or you like put a lot of jelly on it and hope that it masks it.
Like out of all of the rappers, all of the black men you could have found, that's the one you picked?
We done got off on the gate. Y'all, one of the few light-skinned men that I love, El DeBarge, that got busted for weapons and drugs.
Remember he was having those videos on Instagram last year where he was singing and he was still sounding good.
Yes.
You still on drugs, El? Still?
He had a run-in with some cops at a gas station, and the Burbank Police Department slapped handcuffs on El around 3:40 a.m. on Sunday. They didn't stop to pull him over. He was already stopped at a gas station when they noticed he had expired tags. But when they approached, they say an expandable metal baton in plain sight was in his vehicle.
He was going to beat somebody's ass. Is that a crime? An expandable metal baton? I need to know. Oh, it's an illegal weapon. It is?
Is that like having brass knuckles?
Brass knuckles? What if I got a clock a bitch? Blast.
I remember my daddy had brass knuckles back in the day. So the first Leo that I ever met was my daddy, and he don't play the radio. He does not play he had some brass knuckles back in the day. Sheesh.
That's what I want to know. Why the police always got to F with people? He at the gas station minding his business, probably getting some fire hot Cheetos to go with his crack. And y'all got to mess with him. Leave him alone.
Kim said fire hot Cheetos to go with his crack. And he looked like a white man. Y'all stop harassing people.
Oh, like, damn, at least he could have been drunk driving or some shit and you pulled him over. He at the gas station minding his business and y'all got to F with him at 3:30 in the morning. Don't y'all got shit to do? Ain't the donuts, ain't the Krispy Kreme sign open? Like, go do. This is why people don't like cops. Y'all always effing with people for no good reason.
The baton is a legal weapon, and that prompted the cops to search his vehicle where they found pepper spray and suspected narcotics. They also found out DeBarge didn't have a valid driver's license.
Was the baton bothering you that bad? The baton, it just grinds your gears that DeBarge had a baton, and you just had to search his damn vehicle. Y'all get on my nerves. He was booked on
several charges, including possession of a loaded cane or baton, possession of a controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
And don't see that make you hate him even more.
Was heroin.
Oh, damn
heroin. See, Kim said crack. He's classy. He do heroin. I
don't know the damn difference.
What heroin? You shoot that, don't you? They put that in their veins. That heroin.
I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. I know crack is white and you smoking? Crack is rocks. I watch enough BMF and all them other shows. Snowfall, right? The cocaine. They cooked the cocaine, and that's how they came up with crack. Yes. Heroin, I don't know what that is.
I think heroin. That heroin.
I bet you saying heroin.
Heroin. What comedian started that? The heroin. Was it Bernie Mac? The heroin. You put it in your veins, I think. And that's why a lot of people, they OD.
See, I couldn't do drugs because I can't do no needles. Like, don't that hurt every time? You just,
I got an IV for my surgery and had all kind of bruises and carrying on my arm. How y'all? But you know what? Heroin, people start shooting it in their feet and stuff. Like when they mess up their veins and stuff, they look for other veins and stuff to start shooting it in. That's how you know you got a damn problem.
No, that's too damn. He like 50. How old is he? Because Janet, he older than Janet. She 50 something.
Janet who?
Jackson.
How old? Alexa, how old is El DeBarge? What? Damn. This light-skinned man, Asian. Fine, baby. Yes, El.
And you know he got a white pappy, a mama somewhere.
His dad. Do you remember that show Unsung? I watched Unsung about the DeBarge. Baby, they daddy make Joe Jackson look like Father of the Year. He's a white man, and he used to beat the brakes off of them and they mama.
Dang.
And that's why most of the DeBarge, a good number of the DeBarge kids are troubled, and they do have drug problems. Remember Chico? It's
Yes.
in me, baby. What Chico went to prison for?
Wait, so the mom is black and the father was white.
And he was a mean bastard. God rest his soul. Allegedly.
L lucky, because he did drugs all them years, still doing it, and he still don't look bad.
Yep. He has a lot of kids, and he adopted even more kids that aren't biologically his. So he has a good heart, but that family, there's a lot of troubled energy.
Well, speaking of the light-skinned men, Shamar Moore is expecting his first child.
And it's not with me?
Hold up. I thought Shamar Moore was gay.
Let me tell you, I love Shamar since he was Malcolm on The Young and the Restless. Y'all not going to play with him. Stop playing with me.
He's 52 years old, and this is his first child.
It's cheaper to keep her.
I thought he was gay.
Shamar has been my man since I was in middle school watching The Young and the Restless, and he was Malcolm, honey.
That man look good, though. That man, he keep his body tight, and
except for when he had that wig on in that Tyler Perry movie with the braids.
Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible.
To be fair, all the wigs in Tyler Perry's movies are awful. Just plain awful.
You just go to the bad wig store. Just give me everything you got in the bad wig section from the bad wig store. Just give me all of it. Well, congrats to you, my man, Shamar Moore. You're going to be an old-ass daddy. You're going to be running after that kid when you 80 and they 30. Wait, 52, 30, 80, 82. You're going to be 82. You still going to be in tip-top shape. So you're going to be having the time of your life. You go, boy. You go.
I thought about that. Like, if I have kids, I'll be 42 in a couple of months. All of my other friends, their kids are either at least halfway self-sufficient, if not like graduating from high school. You know, like, what? Donyetta, what are you doing?
Listen,
I'm tired and I just have to take care of myself.
Brandon just turned 17. I can't believe it that I have a 17-year-old.
See, I think my mom had me when she was like 22, 23. Ooh, I'm like 20 years behind. But she also got married like she's like 20, 21.
Listen, children ain't I tell people that you ain't missing too much without I mean, I guess when you get older, you want the kids to come around and stuff like that. But that's why you got nieces and nephews. Shit.
Yeah, like I sleep in all the time, y'all.
Who said there's no law that says that you have to have children? It's what it's
people
what
used to try to shame me about that, especially like back when I was married. Like, we did not want kids. And one lady I worked with, she's one of those super duper Christians. The Bible says go forth and multiply.
It ain't for everybody.
She told me I was selfish for not wanting to have kids.
Child, are you going to raise these little badass kids? Are you going to pay for them to go to school, pay for their sneakers, their Pampers, the formula, the Similac, the Enfamil? Is you going to pay, woman?
Y'all see how I spend money like I don't have no damn sense? Could you imagine if I had a little girl? We for sure going to have to be on DH gate.
Listen, I don't know, man. If I knew then that what I know now, I would have made different choices in my life.
Look, I just got the notification. Damn it! That's the second time it happened today. I keep getting these notifications that Nobu has a table available, and as soon as I open up the app, somebody else already beat me to the damn reservation.
That quick?
Yeah, like literally happened to me twice today.
Which one is this? I lost my nose ring again, y'all. I quit.
The Atlanta location. I might have to fight for my damn life trying to get into Nobu.
I quit. Wait, did you get us into the one in Vegas?
It's not open yet. So I'm going to have to check on the actual day. So I think I need to look back in like 2 more weeks.
We're going to have to go. Oh, it's not available for reservation for our date. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you're going to have us up and go to Ramsey restaurant.
And I was thinking about you because I asked, I went to the Buckanaw buffet. Me and my cousin went, and I asked her, like, would she go back again? And we were talking about this. We love the food, but we don't know if it was worth it. And I say that because I went back and pulled my credit card statement up.
How much was it?
We paid almost $250
each
total.
And you have a time limit, right?
Yes.
Well, if we go, we're going to sit up at the crab station and eat crab and steak for the 3 hours. We ain't going in there to bullshit.
It's not even 3. It's like an hour and a half. And that's what I did, baby. I was king crab leg, clawed out, colossal shrimp.
And the dessert bar.
Yeah, the dessert was good. But yeah, you're going to spend like, because I was thinking, I was like, well, maybe we could go back. let me go to American Express. Okay. And I
remember it was over $100, but I thought from the video that I saw, I thought it was worth it.
It's great food. I didn't taste not a nasty thing in there, but the thing is like your typical buffet. You always have these high hopes, but when you get in there, after about a plate and a half, you be like, shh, I'm full. And did we eat breakfast? We didn't eat breakfast before. So, like, I hadn't had nothing. We went, like, during the lunch hour. I don't know how much it costs to get in there for dinner. So, yeah, it's expensive. Let me go back to September when I was on my bullshit. That's the statement it's going to be on. Because that was Labor Day, right?
No, we were there in June. Wasn't that June?
No, we weren't. It was Labor Day weekend, Kim.
Remember.
June. Like, did you go to Vegas without me?
Where was I?
So $235 on my from the Buckanaw. It's in Caesar's Palace. $235. That is inclusive of the tip. But I'm telling y'all can go to the buffet at the Chinese restaurant for $19.99, and if you go on certain days, they got crab legs.
Shit, we paid $500 for that bed at the damn pool party we went to.
You and
me and Nat. Because we didn't want to stand.
It wasn't included.
Hell no, we didn't want to stand on the side like the peasants, so we got the bed.
$500. That's more than I paid for my flight to go back out there.
And all you got was it was $500, and you can order, I think, like $250 or $300 worth of food and drinks. But it was
okay.
No, but the food and drinks were so expensive. Like it was like $100. It was. Child, listen here. I would have rather went to the Bacchanal and got me some crab legs and some lobsters and some steak.
We can go since you have been. We can go. If y'all see me, let me tell y'all something about how you gonna mind your business. If you see me with a Shanae in the next 3 months, and or if you see me with an old man, or even a man that's not even attractive. Well, shit, that's all my exes. If you see me with an old man or with a Shanae, mind your business. I'm trying to see something.
Mind your business. Mind your BI business.
Speaking of cocaine, y'all, not Harry, not Precious Prince Harry said he drowned his sorrows in booze and cocaine when he had no contact with his brother or dad for some time. And he did an interview. Is this him and Anderson Cooper? I love Anderson Cooper. He
did so many interviews. He was like Anderson Cooper.
Tired.
I haven't watched any yet. You watched them?
No, I'm just getting tired of seeing them in the blogs. They got a reality show, I think, a documentary, whatever you want to call it. There's books. But he told Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes Sunday night, Anderson Cooper is a fine silver fox. I'll put him up there with George Clooney.
You know he's gay, right?
Mm-hmm. Y'all know I love me a gay man, honey. Cocaine and alcohol. Harry, did you really need to admit that? He wanted to numb the feeling, or he wanted to distract himself. So he resorted to drugs. Baby, I'm just glad them children ain't no crack babies. Because you know that stuff be in your semen.
So this was recently then?
He smoked weed and ingested cocaine because the prince felt hopeless and lost in his late 20s.
Oh, so that wasn't recently. That was
How old is
years
he
ago.
now?
He's got to be nearing 40.
No, he's the baby. Now that brother here is like he nearing 60, but he's about our age.
William looks terrible.
William is looking just like he's his daddy's child.
He
Alexa,
looks like a
how
little
old
jerk.
is Prince Harry? 38? Okay.
Because Megan is our age, I think. She's just
And she's a little older than him.
Yeah.
Ooh, drown his sorrows in booze and cocaine. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care how famous I get. I ain't never gonna get on nothing in the mid if I was doing some damn cocaine. And I also don't care how much fun you think we having. Don't you ever pull out no cocaine around me.
Weed is okay, but cocaine.
Okay. I've never, and I've run in some circles. I ain't never seen nobody pull out no damn cocaine. I don't even know what I would do.
I have never seen it in person. I don't know what it looks like. Me either. I
would have to get my fake Sinead and put that one finger up like I'm in church, and I gotta leave this party. Y'all in here doing cocaine?
And you know what? There's this show on HBO called Industry. Have you ever seen it? I know you ain't seen it. You seen it?
Mm-mm.
They do cocaine like they go in the bathroom at work, parties, like everywhere. Like it's nothing. Like it's candy.
I heard like in Hollywood, like it's Tuesday. Like cocaine is like weed.
Like candy.
Yeah. That we call it nose candy. Don't play. You remember when Ike Turner did so much cocaine that he ate the wall of his nose out? Like this divider between your nostrils, it was gone. I remember reading something that said that back when, what's her name? Pam Grier used to date Richard Pryor, that there was so much like cocaine in his semen that it caused her to have heart palpitations, and she went like to the doctor or something. Don't quote me on it specifically, but like that's how much cocaine was in his system that the semen had affected her. That's a lot of spunk.
I don't want no parts of that.
We got two more things. Kim, let's try to go to Coachella.
No. I just told you I don't like seeing it. You want me to go to the desert with all that dust?
I want to take a picture out there in front of the Ferris wheel.
That is not our demographic. We are like 20 years too late for that.
Well, we should have went out there. Well, no. Listen, they got Lotto, Ray Shrummer. They're coming back. Ray Shrummer. Chloe's going to be out there. Justin Bieber. The Weeknd. Oh, these are the people who did it in 2022. Let's go back. But they announced Bad Bunny, Frank Ocean. Who was Blackpink?
I don't know. But everyone you mentioned except Bad Bunny and Frank Ocean is in their 20s. Who else you got? I
don't know any of these other people.
I don't want to see not.
We weren't there when Beyonce did it.
Because we didn't know.
We really
The day before, it was like Beyonce gonna be on YouTube at 2 a.m. Wake up.
They will have, okay, so Lotto, Ray Shrummer, and more will be on there on Sunday.
I don't want to see none.
I do want to go to Coachella just to say I did. I was here.
You just want to wear the outfits and take pictures by the Ferris wheel.
Like that hippie. Because see, let me tell y'all, my ass going to try to go out there with some heels on. And...
No, you got to wear boots and flat, not even sandals. You have to wear boots and I want to
go to Carnival one year too.
Which carnival? There's a lot of carnivals.
I want to go to all of them.
You got to go to Trini is the carnival.
You know, they be having one in Miami. I didn't know those outfits were so expensive, baby. Them outfits is like more than a good lace front.
Child, and my friend Allison, she's Trini. She be sending me, you know how Shade Room does what I want versus what I got? There be a lot of those on those outfits. A lot. Yes.
You know where we should do it at?
Where?
Let's go to Brazil.
Yes, Rio I will go to. But them Brazilian women, man, they built like brick houses.
Toronto has a good carnival.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm gonna be out there with my little 41-year-old belly and out there having the time of my life, honey. Let's do it. Let's see. The last thing on here, that dang Ayo Dre, I got something to say. What Dr. Dre done did, Kim?
All I can remember was that movie when he was being Chris. What's her name?
Michelle.
Michelle's behind. That's all I can remember and how he didn't want to pay his wife no money. He is a scumbag.
Is her name Michelle or is it really Michelle? Is it Michelle and you changed it to Michelle? Like my cousin Marquez told the substitute teacher his name was Marquise.
So listen, y'all know that politician Marjorie Taylor Greene, that little white lady with the blonde hair that's a pain in the ass.
Did she get the PPP loan too?
All of them Republicans got PPP loans and complaining about giving people breaks for their student loans when they all got breaks. Anyway, so she used Dr. Dre's song in one of her videos on Twitter. So Dr. Dre promptly called up his attorneys and they sent a cease and desist notice to her. I knew you was going to
say that because he don't play.
He does not play, but this letter is hilarious. Let me read you some of it. Okay. Andre Young is the owner of the copyright in Still Dre with the exclusive right to exploit same. Mr. Young has not and will never grant you permission to broadcast or disseminate any of his music. The use of Still Dre without permission constitutes copyright infringement. It gets better. One might expect that as a member of Congress, you would have a passing familiarity with the laws of our country. Ooh. It's possible, though, that laws governing intellectual property are a little too arcane and insufficiently populous for you to really have spent that much time on. There's got to be a Black woman that wrote this. It has to
She's
be.
Dragging you.
Listen, this is the read of the century. We're writing because we think that an actual lawmaker should be making laws, not breaking laws, especially those embodied in the Constitution by the Founding Fathers. It goes on, y'all. It goes on.
Not the Founding Fathers.
The Founding Fathers.
Those thieves.
Yeah, so they go on to tell her about the Copyright Act. I need to Google this lawyer. He got to be Black. Howard E. King of King, Holmes, Paterno, and Soriano.
King Home? I thought you was about to say funeral home. King's Funeral Home. What?
Howard E. King, attorney. Let me see if he Black. Damn, he's white. You gave a good read, Howard.
He got a Black girlfriend.
Look, you gave a good listen. He tore her to the bone. So, anywho, she got her Twitter account. She's locked out of it. She can't get back into Twitter.
Well, damn.
And yeah, and they took the video down for copy. You know how Instagram. You know how you'll get a message from a video you posted like 5 years ago that they took the song down. That's what they did to her.
And I be like, now wait a minute. Y'all, this is how y'all know I ain't SHIT. I'm on my phone looking at stuff I can order on Uber Eats.
Mm-mm.
They took I do have some songs, like some reels I've posted, and I like, you know how you just be going down your own timeline and be like, and I'll be like, they removed the sound?
And like, this is your sound. But like old videos from years ago, I'll get a notice that they removed it because Universal or whoever filed a copyright. Take your video, take your music back anyway. Take it back.
I've been noticing a lot more like the stuff I'm listening to in Apple Music. Like sometimes I'll click on a certain song on an album and it'll be like, this song is not available in your country. What song is not available in the US of A? And it's like Black artists that live in the US of A. Like, how did we get here?
It's probably because Apple doesn't want to pay royalties for certain songs. So that's why it's not available.
So you notice like now when you go on TikTok, you don't hear all that same music that you hear on Instagram anymore.
I know. Some of my videos, the music is gone. I'm like, what happened? These are your songs. What happened?
Yep.
I don't know.
Music is gone. Ooh, I can get some lamb chops, y'all.
Oh, snap. It's 10 o'clock at night. What are you Uber eating?
Well, we were supposed to be finished by 8:30.
You should have had your order ready. You should have sent 40 minutes ago. It would have been here by now.
And then I would have been in a Negrodian eating it on the recording. So,
well, you guys, we have come to the end of this taping of Lay Twins Experience.
Don't forget to follow us on all of the socials. We are La Twins Experience on Facebook and Instagram, and on Twitter, we are La Twins EXP.
Mm-hmm. So we will catch y'all in the next one, hopefully next week. Later.
Break this up to 2 episodes. Bye.
You might catch us next week. You might not. Stay tuned.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast so you'll never miss an episode.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please be sure to rate and or review the show. It would really help us out. Catch you next time.